So we brought her home, and she was covered from head to toe in scratches and bug bites from being on the run. We had found out that she hadn't eaten in 3 days. We'd found out that she'd been in really unsafe situations in which her friends that had ran with her had basically abandoned her. And, we just brought her home and just kind of began that healing process.
People sell them a dream that there's money and you can travel and you can go places and you're gonna live this life, but they don't realize they have to do something in order to live this life. Sex trafficking could be your next door neighbor. It could be driving by in a U-Haul truck or a van. The traffickers could be of any age. Any age, any race, any sex. We're getting them as young as, 18 as traffickers. With sex trafficking, if we made arrests every night, a lot of these victims would go right back to the streets. They would go right back to the trafficker, because it takes a lot to get these young ladies and young men off the street.
When our girls first walk in, we do a lot to just make them feel welcome. That's our biggest thing, knowing that we're asking them to come here and trust people they don't know, being removed from their family for an even longer period of time than they already have. One of the girls walked in this week and she said, "This is beautiful. I can't believe I get to stay in this room." And it's just that idea of, from the very moment they walk in, we want them to feel safe and we want them to feel secure.
We had a young lady who came in at 10 years old. She was in a gang. And she would go to what they call the trap house, where the drug dealers hung out and where either people were doing drugs or selling drugs. And her normal thing was to have a weapon to get the drugs that she was gonna sell, or whatever assignment that she had for the day. To now a 15-year-old who comes up with these grand ideas. So now she sees herself as an entrepreneur, or as possibly leading a non-for-profit organization like the Covering House to help people who have been in all of her situations. She's the hope for the Covering House, because she's gonna be able to take everything that she's learned and take it out into the community and affect countless people who would normally not listen because you haven't been through what I've been through. But she can say, "I have, and I've been through it this way, and I made it out, and I can do it, and you can make it out too, and this is how you're gonna do it."
Since January of 2013, we have provided services to over 60 girls and young women. Unfortunately, this barely scratches the surface of the need that is out there. Once a county police detective said to me, "Dee Dee, if I had the resources, I could rescue 2 to 3 girls a night." Imagine what kind of impact we could make if we had additional resources and partnerships with people like you.